All right, so I'm out playing with my camera. I'm trying to get better at making these videos, but I thought I'd go ahead and do a follow-up review on my classic Kabar. Just some real quick deals. It's got a 7-inch blade, a rat tail tang, comes all the way through and is pinned right here. It's about $70. Comes with a decent leather sheath. Not the greatest leather sheath, but it's serviceable. This type of knife's been around, used in the military and stuff for, well over 50 years. My grandpa, World War II vet, told me about using these knives. I've had it for about 5 months now, and I've used it as exclusively as my large trail knife. I've used it quite a bit in my bow making stint this last spring, and I have actually made several bows just with this knife and some sandpaper, something like fine carving and everything. So this knife can harvest a bow stave, split a bow stave, and carve a bow stave, and notch, what you need to at the ends and everything. So, it's a great crafting tool. So, it's considered a combat utility knife. So, it's great for self-defense. It's great for shelterment building. So survival needs, bushcraft needs. It's not the finest carver, but this knife is comfortable in multiple grips. So you can use it to pop tent pegs, make tent pegs, all that stuff. It's not the heaviest knife. It's not the lightest knife. It will baton. It will chop. I wouldn't take this knife and try to split, an 8-inch log. The biggest thing I've split is about a 2-inch ironwood log, but it's straight grain. But as far as chopping, it'll do it. Fine carving. It'll get you some feather sticks. This is a piece of pine, very resinous pine, so it's got some hard spots in it. But you can really choke down and get some feather sticks. So all around it's pretty good. Some people will grind the tip down so that it makes better for drilling. They'll grind it down so that the tip is more in line with the center of the handle. I don't need to do that, so I haven't. I've ground the pommel down, or this back guard down. That's the only modifications I made to it, so I can choke up on it. Because when I baton, that's how I hold it. I don't hold it way back here. I hold it up here, and I hit it directly on top, and then I tap it down through. When I baton any knife, I don't get a stick this big to drive it through a log this big. I set it like this. The log's between here and here, and I get just a small baton about that big around and just tap it. Take my time and tap it. And you won't break it. It will break right here if you abuse it. If you twist, shove it in something and twist it and stuff like that. So, take care of it. It'll take care of you kind of mentality with it. Overall, I would give it an 8 out of 10 or 4 out of 5 stars. It's a great knife. It's not the greatest knife, but I don't really believe there is a greatest knife. All of them have their weaknesses and strengths. But as far as a multi-purpose, this one is. So, I hope this helps anyone who might be thinking about getting one. If you want a chopper, if you're going to use this thing as a hatchet, I wouldn't recommend it. There's heavier knives, or just get a hatchet. I carry a tomahawk with this anyways, for really chopping big stuff. But you know, for bows, it'll make you a good bow. You know, I mean, if you know, just as an example for crafting ability, shelter, yeah, it'll harvest you some, you know, ridge poles, stuff like that, tent stakes, knock out a tarp shelter or something. It'll do it. It'll take care of you. So, anyways, I hope this comes in handy, and have a great day.